Hello boxing fans, welcome to BC1 guys. Like I always say, if you're new to the channel, click the like and subscribe button right now, man. Oscar Rivas has vowed to make a statement against Dillian the Snatcher Whyte this upcoming weekend. Let's look at this article right here. And let's take a look at what Oscar Rivas had to say about his upcoming bout against Dillian Whyte. I quote, "I have been waiting for an opportunity like this for years, and now it is happening. I'm looking forward to showing people what I can do," said Rivas. "I don't care what Whyte is thinking. If he's not thinking about me, that's his problem. I have changed lots of things. Technically, I have improved. I moved to Montreal to train with Mark Ramsey, who has improved lots of aspects of my boxing. I am a technical boxer, but I also have a big heart. This is what makes me a better boxer. But we are heavyweights, and one shot can change anybody's plans." Interesting. Oscar Rivas. I have to say that Oscar Rivas is not getting the recognition that it deserves. Why I'm saying this because, listen, this whole Rivas Whyte fight has been about Wilder, Fury, stuff like that, because Whyte has been going in hard on Wilder and Fury. Why kind of overlooking Oscar Rivas? Not talking much about Oscar Rivas, and that might cost him, because Rivas is undefeated. This guy beat up Andrews Jr. He defeated Andrews Jr. in the amateurs. He is the reason why Andrews Jr. exited the Olympics. This guy is really a guy to be reckoned with. But he's a small heavyweight. He's not that technically good like Dillian Whyte. Dillian Whyte is technically better. If you go look at the fight against Brian Jennings, which is his biggest fight so far, other than this Whyte fight, you will see that Oscar Rivas has a lot to learn. But by the way, let me read more of this. Okay, he continues. Whyte is a really strong guy, but I think with my technique, my speed, my power, my experience, I'm going to get on top. That's a guy that I can beat, but he's strong, so I have to be very well prepared, and I will be. Each of us will show what we are made of on Saturday, and we can produce one of the best fights of the year. It's going to be an explosive fight. I cannot wait until the bell rings, and then I'm going to make sure that I'm going to continue my rise. I know that Whyte is going to try to make me lose my first fight, but it won't happen. I don't give predictions, but I can say this: I'm going to be the last man standing. Wow. With this confidence, okay, of Oscar Rivas, Whyte has a problem in his hands. Whyte has a problem in his hands. I was kind of wondering why Whyte took this bout in the first place, because it's actually unnecessary to take a. If you could have done a water type of thing, go for police taxi drivers. But in the UK, people want to see you fight good contenders. So the UK, when you get to some stage, because Whyte right now is at the elite level, he's no longer a guy that's laying on a job. He's now at the elite level, okay, one of the top fighters right now. So when you go there, he's had to actually come down and come back to fighting the Moliners, because in Britain they tend to want to say the best fights, and people are kind of underestimating this guy Oscar Rivas. People don't know much about him, but I do. He's an underground fighter, a guy that you might have never heard of, but a guy who's coming to actually win, and Dillian Whyte has got to be prepared. And that's why all this Wilder Fury talk that Whyte is doing it's like a distraction, because what Wilder wants Whyte to do is to keep talking about him, and what Fury wants Wilder to do is to keep talking about him, because they will now use that. Okay, they will now use that and try to get on his head. You know, they're not. Listen, Fury talks, but fight less good opponents. Talks about fighting this, fighting that, fight a good opponent once a while and go back to bumps again. This is the difference between Fury, Wilder, and Joshua and Whyte. Whyte wants to fight the best. Whyte wants to fight anyone. Joshua wants to fight anyone. Whyte, Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury wants to fight just one good person once in a year and then go back to fighting bumps. So Oscar Rivas is not playing. I'm gonna actually watch this fight. The fight will be on DAZN, according to what I've heard so far. I thought it's gonna be on Showtime. Dillian Whyte's last fight was ahead on Showtime. You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens, man. I'm gonna be definitely watching this bout and covering it for sure. Should Dillian Whyte concentrate more on Oscar Rivas? Should he? I think he is. Has he studied Oscar Rivas' style? I don't think Oscar Rivas is that, like, he does not really have lots of speed, like he said. I mean, he can punch, but like, he's fast a little bit, but not. He does not possess the speed that he says he does. Maybe he can change. Maybe he has changed something. I don't know. But we'll see on fight night what this guy has to offer. But I can show you one thing. This is not a walkover. This is going to be a real fight. It might go to distance. If he's explosive, it might go to distance. If Oscar Rivas' chin is solid, he will go to distance. But if his chin is not solid, Dillian Whyte will land the left hook. And that left hook, you know what can happen when he lands it. Oscar Rivas also has his own over right hand that he lands. But we'll see what happens. Give your thoughts below, like the video, share, and please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Go follow me on Instagram at Boxing Block Center right here. Follow me on Twitter at Boxing Block and on Facebook at Boxing Block Center, guys. Stay blessed, stay humble, stay hungry. Cheers.